Hello. It's time to start the battles. So you see here, I have the team built in game. It was a relatively smooth process to build because I already had all of the Pokemon except for technically Mienshao. All of them were just needed like EVs and moves. Mienshao I needed to get knockoff on, which is an egg move, so that took a bit longer. But I didn't need to like change any abilities, and I have so many battle points, the natures didn't matter. So here's the team. Here's the rental code if you, for whatever reason, want to try it out yourself. There's a couple of notes I want to make before we start. So I think on the team sheet I had Hydro Pump on the Primarina instead of Hydro Cannon. My Primarina already knew Hydro Cannon. I figured, like, I'll just keep it. If I'm ever not Dynamaxed, I'd probably be just using Hyper Voice anyway, so Hydro Pump was just there for Max Geyser, so not that big a deal. If it ends up being a problem, I can switch it. And then the other change is that I was lazy. In the team sheet, I had Blue Flare on Reshiram, but he doesn't learn it till level 88, and I didn't have any rare candies or XP candies, and I did not feel like leveling him up from 70 to 88 when I didn't need to hyper train it, just for an extra 30 base power. So if it ends up being a problem, like if I feel like the damage isn't enough, then I'll grind it out before I do the next set of matches and update that. But everything else is the same. Not my Pokemon aren't all, you know, perfect IVs. Lugia is, Talonflame is. I have pretty much what I need for everything. The Primarina has low speed IV, but that didn't really matter that much. And unless I find some scenarios where like it's really close and a hyper train would help. I didn't really feel like leveling everything up to 100 to hyper train it or breeding more, because you know the Primarina and the Alchemy are shiny, and it's fun to use shiny Pokemon, so I didn't feel like breeding those again. But yeah, so there's the team. I haven't played any actual ranked games with it outside of playing on Showdown, so let's get started. So we're starting here, beginner tier, rank 1, no battles played. The season actually resets in 4 days, which actually is, I think it's actually a good thing for me, because I'm probably not going to get to Master Ball by then, but this gives me a chance to have a few days to test the team against in-game teams. I'm probably not going to run into too many meta teams in the beginner tier, but if we can get up to around like the Great Ball, Ultra Ball, we'll start running into some hopefully more meta teams to play against. And then it resets on the 31st, which is, I believe, Monday. Oh no, it's Tuesday. And then I can, you know, there'll be less people in Master Ball. That'll be a good chance to get grinding. So, but yeah, so we're not gonna make it to Master Ball in this go. Obviously, there's 4 days. I'm not playing. I'm busy over the weekend, so we'll play some games now. See how we feel about the team. See if we can get used to it. You know, I haven't practiced with it a ton, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we are against a Kyogre Zacian with a Thundurus, a Shedinja, a Kartana, and an Incineroar. So Shedinja is interesting. Let me just remind myself of... It's weak to Flying, Rock, Ghost, Fire, and Dark. So I do have answers to Shedinja. I just need to make sure that they stick around. What do I think the most likely lead is? It's probably one of the restricteds with Incineroar. Primarina has a decent... it's actually not... Primarina is pretty rough here. Speed feels pretty important, but I think I'll go Mienshao and Reshiram, and then we'll have Lugia and... Do I want Talonflame or Alchemy in the back? Talonflame gives me speed control, which I think is probably more important for now, because I don't want to get run over by Zacian and Thundurus. So one of the big things that I'm going to need to learn and improve at is reading the opponent's opener. So I need to make sure I'm keeping track of what's common, like what the patterns are. So, okay, I did call it correctly. It is Zacian and Incineroar. So, first off, we can test if my opponent knows how Inner Focus works. And I think getting rid of Zacian is probably the best thing I can do at turn 1. So what I think I will do is I will fake out into the Zacian and I will max... Do I want to max Flare or max Quake? I think I'll max Flare it. What can he switch to? I mean, he can switch Zacian for Kyogre. But that, yeah, Kyogre's the only switch in that works for that, and I would reset the weather, so I would be totally fine with that, even if I don't do much damage with Flare. If they switch in Shedinja or Kartana there, then they just get destroyed. Alright, does my opponent know how Inner Focus works? Do they fake on my Mienshao? Or do they... I think what I don't want to see is like a parting shot from Incin. Okay, so they do an attack, so it's probably parting shot on the Reshiram from the Incin. But I do take out Zacian on turn 1, which is nice. I'm gonna keep some notes on the side for myself so that I can remember to check any calcs I want to do after the battle. So yeah, I got parting shotted. So one thing I'm curious about is how much a close combat from Mienshao does to Incineroar. So I get hit by parting shot, so I'm essentially... How much is Life Orb? It's like 1.2, so... Or is it... It's 1.3, okay. So they send out Kyogre to get rid of the sun. I have Max Overgrowth here. I mean, they can't fake me out. So I'm not quite neutral, I'm just under neutral. I can wide guard if I think... No, the Kyogre is definitely Dynamaxing, right? So I can just go for damage on Incin. And... Oh yeah, I got rid of Overgrowth. So I think I just go for damage on... actually, that... I'm gonna knock off the Kyogre and Max Quake the Incineroar. I forgot that I got rid of Overgrowth because of adding Primarina. Or I got rid of Solar Beam. So I'm gonna knock off whatever Kyogre... Holy sh... Okay. So, it shook a berry. So that's better than... I mean, I almost pressed Wide Guard because I assumed that the... You know... Water Spell was an option. Glad I didn't, because that's way better than blocking a Water Spout. Half health on a knockoff, a non-stab knockoff because of that crit. It's probably... Oh, it's Darkest Lair, okay. So they still haven't Dynamaxed. I can very easily take out the Kyogre now. I think I'll just get another special defense boost. And Incin should go down easily to close combat from this range. I didn't actually calc... I'm gonna write that down. So I want to know calcs to run. I want to know close combat versus Incin. Alright, so they're gonna max... They're gonna max Kyogre, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so Kyogre should survive this, but it's gonna be quite low, and I'm gonna be +2 special defense, so... Oh, it max guards, okay. Okay, so that did do, like... That was like 70%, which is nice. He does kill my Dynamax here, which could be awkward, but I'm pretty sure I was faster than... Yeah, I was faster than Kyogre, I think. Was I? I don't remember. I think I was. So there's Thundurus. Not really scared of Thundurus with what I have on the field right now. And I still have Lugia and Talonflame in the back. So Thundurus is probably... It's either supporting or it's... Yeah, I'm not really afraid. I'm just gonna double up on the Kyogre and hope that it's enough. Draco Meteor plus... I hope I hit Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor plus close combat. I think it should. It's Thunder Wave. Okay, that's actually quite bad. Can Kyogre knock me out, actually? What's it got? Another close combat is a knockout. Yeah, Mienshao does so much damage. Like, this game, Mienshao actually pretty much took out Kyogre on its own. Granted, I did get the crit on the knockoff, but okay, I do not. Even at +2, I don't survive a rain boosted Max Geyser. That's no big deal. So I think... I think I'll go Talonflame and just try to outlast the Dynamax a little bit. The thing is, he can Thunder Wave into Mienshao and then kill it with Kyogre. But I get priority Brave Bird. I don't know, this might be a throw. But Brave Bird should knock out Kyogre. I want to knock off Thundurus and Brave Bird the Kyogre. It could be, this could be a throw. Okay, this should knock out. Good, because I have Sharp Beak and I'm max attack, so that's a pretty decent attack, so I'm happy with that. Take some recoil and knock off the, it's probably Assault Vest. Citrus Berry, okay. And Talonflame goes down. Okay, so that should be a win though. No more rain, so I mean they use Thunderbolt, not Thunder, so I guess that doesn't matter. But there's actually I don't have a great move for hitting Thundurus, but it can't knock me out. And if it wants to damage Lugia, it's gonna activate my policy, so just go for it. I could like play around with Protect a little bit, because I don't think it's gonna target Mienshao. I think it's going to focus on Lugia, but I mean Mienshao like carried this game just by sitting on the field and hitting things. Yeah, multi-scale is not letting you take me out like that, so I just need to hit this and it's over. Cool. So one thing I do want to do is I don't know if I'm going to track every game, but I do want to use a spreadsheet to like keep track of how things go. Actually, I think that's too much work. Let's just keep playing. All right, so yeah, game 1, good win. Pretty comfortable win against a pretty meta team, so I have no complaints there. I mean, it's also, you know, we're in the unranked, so like, yeah, this guy's Thundurus has a. I guess that's not that crazy if it's a support. Yeah, it's a support Thundurus. Normal Zacian, normal Kyogre. It was max speed plus Jolly Kyogre. Shedinja. I'm glad that this didn't show up because this could have been annoying with Ally Switch. And then, yeah, normal Insane. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. All right, so we have another match here against Juliet. Very similar team, actually. Interesting to see a Charizard with no sun, but it's got all the bells and whistles you'd expect from a team. I'm kind of surprised to see meta teams from the start, but Primarina is pretty good here into everything except for the Rillaboom. And I wonder if I could get some decorates up on it. I do have to worry about Zacian, so I don't think I should lead with Alchemy. It's either Talonflame for... I think I'll do Mienshao for Fake Out Pressure. Lugia's pretty good here. Reshiram's okay, so maybe I'll leave Reshiram this time. I don't know. I kind of like damage without... I have an answer to everything though, right? So yeah, let's give it a try. I'm still in the experimentation phase anyway, so like we'll have to live and learn with some of these, and that's why I'm happy I'm doing this before the reset. I'm kind of playing with house money. I can mess around and lose some games, and it's not going to hurt my rank for too long. So Incineroar and Rillaboom. So they pressure double Fake Out here, and also Grassy Glide. But I can Fake Out, and the issue is I don't think I can knock out Rillaboom in one turn. But I definitely Fake It Out here. Because if I don't Dynamax Primarina, then they can Fake Out. They have double Fake Out, so they can... Yeah, but does that really help them? Turn 1? It doesn't. So I think I will just... So if I Fake Out Rillaboom, his Instinct can Fake Out my Primarina, and then there's nothing happen this turn. I think I'm okay with that, though. I don't expect the Dynamax here. So I'm definitely the fastest Fake Out. Okay. So yeah, it's a nothing turn. Which means I should expect Grassy Glide into Primarina this turn. So that's definitely a switch to Lugia. And then... I didn't calc the close combat versus Incin, but... I can knock off... I mean, I have Sash, so I'll just close combat. I want to see how much this does. Because I forgot to calc this in between games. Yep, so this should be into Lugia. I eat that. Okay, Mienshao, go off. Interesting. I'm definitely calcing that. I'm very curious. So I'm -1 in defense and special defense, but that's okay. I have Sash still. If I... I think I'll protect, and I think I'll just go for a hit on Zacian here. They can double. I'm expecting Behemoth Blade into Lugia, and Grassy Glide into Mienshao. They could double it, double Mienshao, but I'm faster than. I did not expect to be faster than Zacian there. So yeah, I do... Oh, okay. This is just unranked stuff. Is that specialization? Can you try? Okay, I don't. I'm reading too much into this. That's interesting. So now it's, yeah, I think I just Dynamax Lugia now and go ham. It's a God. I don't want to be mean about that, but it's crazy that you can manage to build a fully meta team and then use Moonblast Zacian. Like that's crazy to me. That's just something else. The things you see. So Mienshao was a freaking monster, man. I was expecting it to be solid support. I was not expecting it to be taking so many knockouts. It O-code Incin, which I need to, if I can see this guy's team, I'll look at it because I want to know what the EVs were on the Incin. It two-shot Zacian. It can't be faked out. It can't be intimidated. It can knock off. Like, it did tons of work last game too. Very speedy. It should not. I don't think it definitely should not have outsped Zacian though. Alright, so there's Kyogre. The lone Kyogre. So we just Airstream and I'm gonna knock off just to lower its damage output. In case it has I think knockoff's good in case it's AV. It'll make it less bulky. I don't expect it to be able to knock out Lugia. I could have Max Quake for special defense boost, but so we hit a knockoff and that knocks off. Okay, yep. It's exactly what I did that for. And we didn't get our policy proc, so Lugia is not doing a ton of damage here, but that's not a huge deal. Okay, well, now I get my policy proc. And that was not multi-scale. I was not at full health. I'm just bulky. Alright, so now it's just close combat Airstream. The match is over. Nice 4-0 to follow up the first game. I hope this guy lets me see his team because I want to see the Incin EVs so I'd know. That is so much damage, man. Like that's actually insane damage from close combat. Mienshao is like the MVP of this team so far. I was not expecting that. Alright, 2-0. Hopefully this person shows me their team. Yes, okay. So I want... Okay, first off... Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and start acting like this team is insane or anything quite yet. That's a bit rough. Wait, so that was a... Oh, it's not EV trained. Okay. Yeah, their Pokemon aren't EV trained. But that was a plus defense Incin. So I'm just going to calc against... whatever the meta Incin spread is. So I'm gonna do Mienshao. I max attack Jolly with close combat against Incin. Yeah, that's not supposed to OHKO. That's what I thought. Alright, so we got our next game here. Another Kyogre Zacian. The Weezing is interesting. With a Kingdra, an Indeedee female, and a Rillaboom. Okay, so Kyogre lead makes sense to set up the rain for Kingdra to try to sweep with. I am pretty worried about what Weezing will do, but well, I think we'll just have to play with it. They can't play together Indeedee and Rillaboom, and they don't really have any answer for Lugia getting set up. So I think I'm actually going to try the Lugia Alchemy here. I'll do Mienshao in the back, and then for this I'll bring Reshiram. Give this a shot, see how it goes. So I do want to use the Alchemy a bit. Okay, so it's Zacian and Indeedee, so pretty obvious. Follow me here. I can't decorate. I'll just get Behemoth Bladed here. So it's definitely gonna be Behemoth Blade into the Alchemy slot. I was not expecting this lead, to be honest with you, but Psychic Seed. So I think I'll go for an Earth Power. It's gonna be Follow Me, for sure, but I'm gonna switch Alchemy. I don't really. No, I'm in a rough spot now because of this lead. I'm gonna switch to Mienshao because I don't expect my opponent to try to double Alchemy. I'm just gonna have to go down the Sash here. Okay, the Helping Hand. This Behemoth Blade into Lugia? I think I should take that because I'm multi-scale. Yeah, that's... So that does half. I think they're going to try it again, so I'm going to Protect. And... I think I'm gonna try to get rid of this Indeedee. Okay, they protect Zacian. That's fine. That's actually really good because I wasn't attacking it this turn anyway. I'm gonna knock off. Good chunk. They didn't have an item for me to knock off, so... and this will bring me to Sash, maybe. I'm not very bulky. So I could have actually recovered this turn, which is a bit unfortunate. I need to get this Zacian off the field. So he hasn't used Follow Me. I can't go for a double Protect. I think I just sack Alchemy and go for Close Combat onto Zacian. So if I can get the Zacian off the field, then... Okay. So this actually is good for me because he's probably Expanding Force into knocking out Mienshao, and then I get a free switch back to either Lugia or I can go Reshiram here. I think Reshiram is better because it's full health, and then I can Dynamax Reshiram and press Decorate. Right, because it's Kyogre, Zacian. Yeah, I think I'll go Reshiram here. Because now Kyogre's got nothing really for me. It can Origin Pulse. So I'm going to decorate myself. And we're going to go for a max Quake into Kyogre. I assume they're not Dynamaxing, which is... I'm kind of surprised by that because they can't Dynamax. I could be faster than them, I guess. I wasn't expecting to be faster. I don't know the speed tiers all that well. I should probably figure that out, but I assume... Okay, it's just follow... Oh, okay, I see. It's gonna make... I'm gonna decorate Indeedee now, which is unfortunate, but... Alchemy does hang on. I'm not gonna be able to... Actually, I'm knocking on Indeedee here. Yeah, that's fine. They hadn't used Follow Me yet, so I'm not... I kind of expected that to knock out. Who are they gonna Dynamax though? They probably have Kingdra in the back. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play for a potential miss on Origin Pulse, and I'm gonna Flare. Because Indeedee probably does Follow Me again. I'm just gonna Flare into Indeedee actually. I'm not afraid of Kyogre. It's okay, Helping Hand Origin Pulse here, I guess. Maybe it misses Alchemy? Nope, it hits both. So I am in a pretty rough spot now, but we do get Indeedee off the field. We get rid of the rain. It's fast Kyogre. No more Psychic Terrain, but that doesn't really matter. What do I expect here? They're gonna send... Okay, they sent Kingdra out. They're gonna Dynamax Kingdra. Right, and they're gonna try to max Wormwind into Reshiram. Thing is, I'm not really sure about the speed here. Not in the rain. I think this one looks like a loss, I think. My lead was weak, and it required me to play a really weird strategy. Wait, okay, so this is... I think... I see what they're doing. They're gonna max Geyser to set up the rain for Swift Swim, which is actually pretty smart. And yeah, that did no damage. Okay, I get a recover off on Lugia, which might put me back to multi-scale, which could be huge. I don't know if I'm like right at half. Okay, I am back at multi-scale. And I get a Wormwind off through the Kingdra's Protect, which does a lot of damage. The problem is they still have Zacian in the back. And they have the rain back up. So the Kingdra's moving first next turn. Is there any way I can get out of this scenario? I'm not really afraid of Kingdra. I'm afraid of Kyogre, but I don't know if I can knock it out, honestly. They could have Hailstorm. I think the only way yeah, I don't see how I win this. I think my lead kind of threw it for me. Icy Wind Kingdra. That could be good if they targeted Lugia, I guess. Because Lugia will not faint. Thanks to multi-scale. And I take out Kyogre. Maybe. I maybe take out Kyogre. I guess I don't. I kind of expected that I would take out Kyogre there. It must be AV. Damn. That's unfortunate. But they're just gonna Icy Wind and Geyser me, so I don't really have anything I can do. If they had hit the Icy Wind on Lugia, I might have. I probably would have gotten knocked out to Geyser, honestly. The problem in this game is that the Kyogre outsped me. I needed speed control in this game, I think. And I shouldn't have brought bringing Alchemy was a mistake. It wasn't. I can still potentially get recovers off if they miss Origin Pulse, but they haven't missed one yet, so yeah, they're pretty okay. I mean, I'd have to get like insanely lucky. Last turn of rain, so I can protect when the rain ends. I think what my opponent should do is they should switch Kyogre out to get the rain back. So now their Kingdra's in a very awkward spot. I still just lose to Zacian though. Unless I can get multi-scale back. And it hits Origin Pulse. Yeah. I kind of just dragged that game out longer than I needed to. If I had missed Origin Pulse, I could have maybe... No. I don't know. I basically needed to get a double knockout, and there wasn't really a way to do that. Unless they just missed every attack. But that's a good lesson learned. Now we're just getting right in the next one. Alright, so we have a one restricted team with Zacian. A Charizard with no sun set up, and I don't know, can Dragapult learn Sunny Day? A Rillaboom, Lapras is a pretty spooky Pokemon. I don't know. I'm actually starting to think about Alchemy's role in this team and whether... It would have been fine last game if it weren't for the redirection from the Follow Me. If I had ever been able to decorate Reshiram, then there's a chance I win that game, but the Follow Me got me. So for this game, I actually... The only thing Primarina fears is Rillaboom. I guess it's kind of afraid of Zacian, but I can take care of that. Reshiram this game. Yeah, I'll bring it. It's between Reshiram and Talonflame. Yeah, this is making me start to think if maybe I should consider replacing Alchemy, which makes me a bit sad because to me that was kind of like the cool gimmick of the team, but It's only been 3 games, so we'll still see. You know, maybe there's a chance we can get it to work. We'll just have to keep playing with it and see how it goes. So they lead Bolt Lapras. So they can... I mean, they can obviously max the Lapras, and I don't know what Dragapult does here. I can knock it off. It might be better to double up in the Lapras though, and try to knock it out before it can get me, right? The problem is if it's Ally Switch Dragapult, I like lose off this play, but I think I'll go for it. If it's Ally Switch Dragapult, it's just GG. This is one of them do or die plays. If it's not Ally Switch, then... Okay, Phantom Force is actually perfect. What does Lapras do? They didn't max the Lapras, which... is a bit awkward, but okay, so it was policy. That sucks, but so we still have our Sash intact completely. We have the grassy terrain up for some heals. The Phantom Force I'm not really afraid of, and it'll move first next turn, so I can target the slot pretty safely. Like, they can't protect against it. Okay, so it's Zacian. So Zacian should move after Dragapult, and then it should be me and Xiao. So I'm gonna knock off into the Dragapult slot and go for a Geyser into Zacian, I guess. I don't know if I take Behemoth Blade, but no. That's such a strong Pokemon, man. I could have protected there. That maybe was the play. But I mean, I would have had to take one of them eventually, so I can hopefully get a revenge knockout on Dragapult here. I don't know if this will knock out. No, okay. And it was Sash anyway, so. Alright, I'm in a rough spot. I think I need to cycle Mienshao out to get my fake out pressure back. So what I'm going to do here is protect Reshiram and switch to Lugia. Because Lugia should be able to take whatever. And then it's probably going to be... I don't know if this is a good play. If they don't target Mienshao, it's not great, because I could have just close combated Zacian. But... they actually switched Zacian out. So that... for Ditto. And they become Mienshao. Okay, I'm actually okay with that. Are they gonna Phantom Force again, or are they... it could be like Breaking Swipe. That's Dragon Darts. So that's a decent chunk of... that's a crit. They can Fake Out now. Actually, can they? I don't know how that works. Does that count as the first turn? Oh, no, they just switched in, so of course they can Fake Out. So I expect it's probably Dragon Darts and Fake Out. Who do they Fake Out? I think I press Recover. and go for... It's not Sash on... I don't really fear this Dragapult. Maybe that's a mistake, but... They're gonna fake out one of my Pokemon. Or not. This guy's trying to mind game a little bit too much right now. So is it just... Oh, it's... So he's probably Phantom Forcing Lugia. I don't know, that was an interesting play. I think that my opponent might be trying to mind game me too hard. So I get Fusion Flare off into Zacian. It's cool. Visual there. And so Mienshao comes in now. I can't protect... The Phantom Force is most likely into Lugia. Or Ditto becomes Lugia now. I forgot that it changed. Okay, so I want... I mean, I don't mind if he activates my policy here, right? So, if he wants to Phantom Force Lugia, then I will happily go for a double up onto the Ditto. Yeah, so it gets the ability too, so I'm not gonna Draco Meteor the multi-scale. Okay, Earth Power. It's Choice Scarf Ditto. Phantom Force into Lugia. I don't think that's what you wanted to do, my friend. I think I win now. As long as I don't miss. So I break multi-scale. Lugia is faster than Reshiram. I didn't account for that. So I could have... Nah, it doesn't matter. It's not good anyway. Alright, cool. Good recovery. Did this guy ever Dynamax? I don't think he did. And these games are weird. I expect Phantom Force. I'm just gonna recover and hit him with Draco Meteor. He can't beat Lugia at full health, so he can Phantom Force to try to dodge an attack here, and then I'll recover to full, and then multi-scale comes back. Or he just... Okay, he maxes. Swarming into Lugia. Oh, it's in the restaurant. Okay. So as long as I don't miss Aeroblast, I should have Earth Powered, but I mean this is what, like 95% accurate. I didn't Aeroblast. I recovered. Brain too small. Yeah, so I think I still win though, because it can't. I don't think it can one hit knock out me through multi-scale. So I'm gonna Earth Power since it can't miss and knock off. Oops, sorry. Yeah, multi-scale is really good. I'm glad I kept recover. It's been helping. I wonder if knockoff just gets the KO. Not quite. Alright, that's why I press Earth Power. Alright, cool. Nice. Yeah, I think so far the team just feels so much more oppressive when I don't have Alchemy. I think if I want to use Alchemy, it's probably got to be a lead because it's not a good switch, and I don't have much pivot, so yeah, pretty good so far. I think we'll probably play a couple more for this video, and then I don't know if I'll do another set before the reset. I might play some off video just for practice with the team before the ranked reset. But we'll see. So yeah, let's go next. Okay, so our next match is against a Lunala and a Sun core. Very interesting. So Lunala is Ghost Psychic and it has Shadow Shield, which I believe reduces it special or super effective damage. Reduces inflicted damage. Okay, so no, it takes less damage when it's above half health. And okay. So I think I want some speed control this game, so it might be a Talonflame lead. Talonflame with, I think Reshiram's a good call here with Mienshao, and do I want Lugia or I actually want Primarina over Lugia this game, I think. If I can get rid of the Sun, then I can do a lot of damage with Primarina. I maybe should have taken Lugia for Venusaur. Venusaur and Groudon. Okay, so they just go straight for... This is actually interesting because I can protect Reshiram and just go for... Brave Bird on Venusaur. If it's Koba, what do I think it's most likely on Venusaur? I mean, Koba's possible, Sash is possible. Is it better to... I mean, if I Brave Bird, I potentially get the knockout here, but then I also guarantee that I don't get Tailwind up. So I think I actually am going to Tailwind and Fusion Flare Venusaur. I might get wrecked by Precipice Blades here, but I don't want to get Sleep Powdered while I'm Dynamaxed. So if this isn't Sash, this is a knockout. It's not Sashed, okay, so I'm not getting Sleep Powdered at least. I'm probably... It could be Swords Dance, but I'm guessing Precipice Blades. That's Rock Slide. And it misses Reshiram. Okay. I'm fine with that, because now I can bring in Mienshao. And I have... I mean, if Groudon doesn't Dynamax, it has no chance of hitting me if I press Wide Guard. I think it has to Dynamax. Because... Yeah, I mean, they're going to Dynamax Urshifu. It's Dark Urshifu. I can fake out Urshifu. Yeah, I think I want to double Urshifu this turn. They're gonna max Groudon. I guess it could be Is it Urshifu? Okay. I was saying I did not see that coming. That's... kind of bad. And it max guards. Okay. Well, I can't protect in front of it. I mean, it's actually a Galaxy Brain play that I would have never expected. Press Persuade's dodge on Reshiram. I do not go to Sash, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I think I just have to play to beat. I have Primarina in the back, and I still have my Dynamax. I don't know if, honestly don't know if Mienshao outspeeds Urshifu. What am I more afraid of? I think I'm definitely more afraid of the Groudon. So I'm gonna close combat and Fusion Flare into Groudon. If Groudon protects, I lose. Okay. Reshiram's faster than Urshifu. That's weird. That I did not expect. So I only lose one Pokemon here at least. Probably Reshiram. G-Max 1 blow. That's such a cool... Oh, I don't even get knocked out. That's kind of weird, but... I honestly didn't expect that. I wonder what item it has. Okay, so it's Thundurus. I can't protect in front of... It was slow Urshifu. So I just go... If it's E-Web's Thundurus, which I think Thundurus can learn, then it probably gets a... Actually, I don't know if it knocks out Reshiram from here. But at -1 speed, I might get outsped by Urshifu. But the most important thing here is I still have my Dynamax on Primarina. So unless it's like a super offensive Thundurus, I'm in a pretty good spot here. But getting rid of Thundurus essentially guarantees I win, so... Yeah. Now he can only knock out one of my Pokemon. And his Dynamax ends. I still have my entire Dynamax. I haven't seen an item. Oh, I had Tailwind up. That's what... I'm an idiot. I totally forgot I had Tailwind up. I was wondering why I outsped Urshifu. Okay, so Dynamax ends. But I can just max Starfall. And it has no way to knock out Primarina. Whatsoever. And there we go. Another win. I'm surprised I didn't bring Lunala. It was Adamant, Groudon, with some Spadef investment. That's interesting. I don't know the common splits on anything in the meta though, so that could just be normal. Yeah, pretty normal Groudon set. G-Max Venusaur, of course. Looks like a pretty normal set. Modest, interesting. With, yeah, Koba. So I'm actually glad that I didn't bring Lugia to try to counter Venusaur with. I could have gotten screwed by that. They didn't bring Incin either. Adamant Incin, that's interesting. With Figgy Berry. Defiant Thundurus for sure, yeah. Physical. And then I was curious about the Urshifu. Okay, so yeah, this is just vanilla Jolly Urshifu. Alright, yeah, that was a normal team. That guy actually had EVs. So that I'll consider that a legit win. I wouldn't consider some of the other ones super legit, but yeah, I think we'll maybe do one more and call it for today. Alright, we got an opponent for the last game of the video. Oh my god. This is a sick team. Zamazenta and Ho-Oh as the restricted duo. And then Raikou, Lycanroc, Azelf, and Darmanitan. Okay, so first thing I see here is that Reshiram is pretty baller into this. They're pretty slow outside of Darmanitan. And they don't have any kind of speed control. I think I like Reshiram and... I think they lead Raikou. I don't think I can fake Raikou out because it has inner focus, right? Yeah, if they have the hidden ability on it, it's inner focus. I can fake out what's next to it though. But I think if I get speed control this game, it's just a free win. So I'll do Lugia and Mienshao. I don't think I need Primarina. I might have wanted it for Ho-Oh, but Ho-Oh I'm not super scared of. I guess we'll see if that comes back to bite me though. Raikou and Lycanroc. Lycanroc, what's Lycanroc's ability? I don't consider this against the rules. Okay. It's probably gonna hit me with a rock move. I'm down to just Quake the Raikou and Tailwind. I can Protect, actually, this turn. And then Tailwind next turn, but what does that get me? I don't think it gets me very much. I'd rather, if they're gonna knock out Talonflame, I'd rather they just do it. Wait, does he get... What's that? Oh, a Cellarrock. Is that +1 priority? Okay. It's probably gonna hit my Talonflame with that, right? If I had to guess, yeah. But that's okay, because I got up my Tailwind, which is what Talonflame was there for. And I get a Quake off, so I'll get a Spadef boost, which is nice. it actually knocks out Raikou in one hit. Reshiram's damage output is pretty good with Life Orb. What do I expect them to bring in? What were there? They had Ho-Oh and they had Zamazenta. Do I just want to go for Lugia, or do I want Mian Xiao for Fake Out? Let's just put Lugia next to Reshiram to get some special defense boosts. I'm not sure what Zamazenta does, but I don't think I'm too scared of it. I know it does not have Body Press, which is a travesty for the Pokemon. I think... Oh, it's not weak to ground. I think... What do I worry more about? I mean, it can Iron Defense, but I don't have any physical attackers. Yeah, I think I'm more afraid of Lycanroc, which might be sashed. So I'm going to Quake and... What type is... Man, I don't know what type is Zamazenta? Is it Fighting Fairy? Wait, did his... Maybe I'm crazy. Did it not have the shield? Or am I crazy? Yep, so it was Sash. I could have gone for the double up onto Lycanroc, but I'm not that afraid of it. And I thought I could get some good damage out. So it's probably... Okay. I don't mind that. They're gonna max their Ho-Oh, but it's currently not in the best of positions. And I think I can just ignore Lycanroc at this point. And just focus on Ho-Oh. I don't care if I get Scary Faced. They're not gonna have damage output if I get rid of Ho-Oh. And Lycanroc has not shown me that is a threat, so I kind of want to keep it around in case it tries to hit Lugia with a Cellarrock, because then I get my policy for free. Good damage. Ho-Oh's got... Was that 100? Is it 130 attack or is it 110? It's not crazy high. Okay, another Scary Face. That's fine. So I'm essentially in neutral. Okay, it's a Quake. I should take that. Quake. So is that Earthquake? Or Earth Power? It could be... Is it special Ho-Oh or... That did like no damage. I think I protect because I think he's just gonna go for another Quake. I didn't PP up Aeroblast. That's actually super bad. I'm gonna switch. No, there's no reason to switch. I'll take out Lycanroc. I'm actually in a really tough spot now. Yeah, I'm gonna... In case he has Cellarrocks. Okay, he doesn't take... Sure, why not? Thing is, I don't think Ho-Oh can knock out Lugia, right? So... So the question is, what does Zamazenta even do? Alright, I eat this. My Tailwind ends, though. Which means the scary faces are really gonna put in their work now. So I'm gonna be the slowest on the field. Okay, it did have the shield. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it didn't. Okay, so yeah. Ho-Oh's the problem here. I think if I want to just outlast Dynamax, I think I let Reshiram go down. And then protect Lugia. I could recover Lugia instead of protect. Try to get multi-scale back. Oh, it's okay. So it is physical. He goes for flare into Lugia. So it's coaching Zamazenta. That's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, Drake Meteor hits. Does not knock out. That's kind of awkward, but their Dynamax ends, so... I think I'll switch out Reshiram and protect. Alright, the question is, did he... I doubt he doubled. Or they doubled. I doubt they doubled. Or into the Reshiram slot. Yep, okay. So, now I get free Fake Out and a knockout. What's the biggest threat? So it was what? Close combat? It's Fake Out Ho-Oh and knockout. I guess I Aeroblast Zamazenta. Because Fake Out might just knock out. Yeah, it did. A crit. I think that crit mattered. Because it's +1 defense. So that's a lucky crit. I miss. Well, I think the crit mattered in the sense that I wouldn't have got the knockout. I don't think it was like win or lose off that, whether that crit or not. Alright, I need to PP up Aeroblast. I didn't realize it only had 5. I'll make sure to do that in between videos. But yeah, another win. What was that? 5-1? Let's take a look. Oops. I don't want a single battle. That is a joyless experience. I want to look at this. Yeah, 5-1. So all in all, I don't think you can read too much into Pokeball games. Like, we played against an opponent with special Zacian with no EVs, right? We surprisingly played against a fair amount of pretty meta teams, though, so, you know, we can at least get something out of this. I will probably review the matches a little bit on my own and just see if there's any gaps I can identify in the team. But I'm pretty happy with how that went, to be honest. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I will I don't know if I'll get another video before Season 30 ends, so the next one might just be right at the start of Season 31 on Tuesday. But we'll see. So until next time, thanks for watching, and have a good one.